Guess who's back?
Back again.
Shady's back?
Tell a friend. Guys, subscribe. Okay, we've been telling you this from the start. It's your boy. He's back.
You are back, aren't you?
I'm back.
You're actually back in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And straight off the plane yesterday.
Yeah.
How was the journey?
Long. Very long.
It's been a while, bro.
It's been so long, man.
It's been a while, bro.
Oh my gosh. I was watching the episodes. Every single time I was like, oh, I just wish I was there.
You had that mad FOMO, didn't you?
100%.
I can imagine. It would have been the same as
like,
me.
it's all our friends as well.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just like, oh, I could have said this. I could have said that. Ugh.
All of these little discussions about like top 5 stuff, you could have just.
I was like, oh, my opinion's not being said right now.
Your opinions aren't valid. That's why we did this. But yeah, it's good to have him. Good to have him back. It's been a month, just over a month now. Just over a month. He's deserted me, but he's returned. The prodigal son has returned. So it's good to have you back, bro. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. A bit nervous. It feels like I'm filming my first episode again. It's like back to square one type
the
stuff.
Nerves, isn't it?
But it feels good. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. You know?
Feel like it's home.
Not quite that.
Okay.
But on more important bits of news.
Yes.
It's your boy's birthday soon. Yeah. And
2 days. 2 days.
For some reason, we've both got a present for it.
It's not your birthday.
It's not my birthday for a while.
Birthday, yeah.
But Yonny's girlfriend, Jade, has got us a little gift.
And she's wrapped it as well.
She's wrapped it like a bouquet.
Is it like a big sweet? It's like a big candy wrapper, doesn't it?
And we're going to open it.
I'm just feeling it, and it's quite soft, isn't it?
It is quite soft.
Quite soft.
Should we open it?
Let's open it. All right, guys, we're going to do the unwrapping.
Oh my god, our first unboxing.
We've done
unwrapping.
ASMR before. We haven't done like unwrapping or unboxing. So this is the first time it's happening. Oh, okay. Oh. That is a brave colour for you. Yo, that is bright.
Are you ready? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Jeez, look at that.
That's so wavy.
Yo.
I'm so happy with this. Thank you so much, Jade.
Yo.
You killed it. This is incredible.
That is hard.
Not quite merch yet, but one day this will be merch, hopefully.
Oh, this is the start. This is the start.
start.
You know, this is where it begins for us, isn't it? Yeah. By next year, we'll be on the shelves.
Yeah.
All right? In Asda, we'll be on the shelves. Aim high, innit? All right, we'll be hitting Asda soon. All right.
This is the GrassTooth podcast.
So yeah, we're wearing the gifts. Do you like it? Or?
I love it. Sorry.
You must really love it.
I actually really love it. I think the colour's really nice as well.
The colour pops off for you. Black is black a colour? It is a colour, right?
It's the absence of colour.
It's the absence of colour, but it's the best colour for clothing. So I black is my favourite colour. So my girlfriend's done well. But she wanted us to give a shout out to the designer of these, and we want to do it as well because this is hard.
Yeah.
And it's also like, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but the fit is perfect. Like it actually fits really nicely.
Good quality,
premium quality as well. So Callus Creates. I'm going to put it on the screen. We're going to put it in the link below. Check them out. Hard stuff. I can't lie, man. Very, very impressive stuff. But yeah, bro. Tell us a bit more about Sri Lanka, the motherland. What did you do? What did you get up to? What was interesting? Yeah, just get into it, bro.
I was there for a while. There was a lot of work we needed to do because I'm like in the middle of like loads of like legal stuff that we're trying to sort out. But
lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
But the stuff that I really cared about, the weather was incredible. Like
incredible.
Everywhere we went, it was just hot.
Okay.
The sea, the beaches, beautiful.
Okay.
The food, as in we went to places that there was really nice food. Dosa, I had a lot of masala dosas.
I thought you said I went to Dorset.
No, Dorset. I did not go to. I don't think I've ever been to Dorset.
You've been to Dorset,
but a lot of masala dosas. Every single time I ate, I remembered our times when we took a little trip. The food was great. There's like a nice little like ice cream spot near where my parents are from in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
It's quite famous. It's called Rio.
Rio? It's called spelled R-I-O.
R-I-O.
Okay.
Went there like at least once or twice a week.
What's good about it?
Just the selection of ice cream is really good. There's one called Kittel Pani flavored.
Okay.
And it's like a treacle that they get from the palm tree.
Oh, wow.
And they put like nuts on it, peanuts on it.
Oh, wow.
And it might be like one of my favorite ice cream flavors now.
Is it?
Like, it was incredible.
But you won't find that here though, will you?
I think there is a Rio's in Lewisham now. So I'm going to go
and hit Lewisham. Let's hit it. We'll hit up Lewisham, bro.
And we'll try it. You can try some as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a good time. Life's a lot more slow paced there. And
do you like that?
I needed a little break, you know?
You need a little pause button, didn't you?
Yeah.
Life's moving too fast.
Just chill out.
And you need to relax, bro.
Yeah.
Relax, bro. Do you know what I mean? I've got one question for you, yeah? Because obviously, as this guy was in the motherland, he was posting a lot of stories. And you posted one thing and I messaged you about it, right? Do you remember what that was?
I do.
Yeah.
I was so offended.
Was it offensive?
I thought
I thought it was like, so he, where was it, bro? Where was it? What was it? And why did you think I said what I said?
I was in like the old, like a Tamil king's like palace type thing.
It's a royal thing.
It's a royal thing. It's part of history.
Right.
And I just felt so overwhelmed because I was like, oh, there's so much history here. And it hasn't been like restored or renovated or anything. It's just decrepit, like, you know, just exactly, they've just left it as it is. You know, I felt like I was in a piece of history. So I thought I'd share that. And then what did you say? There was like a big circular window, right? Like just an open bit of thing in the wall. And what was your comment?
I can't remember what I said verbatim, but I'm pretty sure I implied that it looked like a really big glory hole. But I didn't know it was like a royal thing.
No, you do your thing in it.
That isn't what I normally do.
Oh, it's not.
If you put a story up and put that picture there, it's your fault for not giving any more context to it.
Okay.
Because you should have said, "Oh, this is a royal thing."
Oh, this is such an important thing.
Don't at me.
Just think every time I put something up there's always something super important, and I'm gonna be offended if anyone says anything bad. Okay, that's the mindset you're supposed to have when you look at my stories.
Look at this gaslighting.
How's that gaslighting?
I feel like I'm gaslighting.
But it wasn't all hunky dory.
Okay.
When you go to these kind of countries, there's a lot of downsides. And a major one for me was the insects. There were so many bugs.
You're not a fan of insects?
I'm not crazy about them, I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, there were cockroaches there, right?
Oh, I hate them.
But they weren't just normal cockroaches. They were like 20 times the size of like cockroaches here.
Oh, my days.
Yeah? And it's not just that. They fly. Flying cockroaches.
Bro, some super mutant.
I've heard of these things, but I didn't think they were real. Until I saw it, and I was like, this is the most disgusting thing.
They fly.
They fly. Just imagine that. Just that booky thing just flying around. Bro, like when you see a cockroach, right? When it moves, how would you describe it?
Scary, man.
No. Like, give me a verb.
Cocky. It's quite roachy.
It like scuttles, right?
It does, yeah.
It's like trying to get that.
Yeah.
These guys were strolling. They did not care. They weren't scared, bro. They were
they were brave.
Were calm. They were so brave.
Nah. See, that's the thing. I can't go to these places where the insects are like that strong. I can't do that, bro. Like, you know, I'm scared of spiders, right? What are those things called? Those spiders with wings?
Spiders with wings?
Have you not seen those spiders with wings?
No.
The daddy long legs with wings.
I think I know what
I think I was like 10 years old when I first saw one in the UK. Like, I'm scared of spiders generally, but I saw one with wings and I was like, yo, I'm out. I was like, we need to move house. I can't handle this. So yeah, I know the fear, man. It's
apparently also snakes. Thankfully,
you didn't come across a snake.
I didn't come across a snake.
There's enough snakes in the UK, to be honest. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of snakes around.
There's something going on with your life. Like,
no, not with my life. It's okay, but there's a lot of snakes over here in it. So
But yeah, that was the case. But I think another highlight, which I only realised like the last day before I came back, because I went to the barber 3 times.
3 times?
While I was there.
Okay.
I barely, like, my beard, like, it's gone. I don't know if you guys
It's clean, though.
Yeah.
It looks clean, bro.
Thank you.
This was done in Sri Lanka, made in Sri Lanka.
As in, it started off here, because my parents did not want me going on a plane with a big beard for some reason. I don't know why. But when I was there, I'd get my beard trimmed like every other week.
Okay.
And usually I just let it grow.
Right.
And like, I don't know if you know about bald people, but like they can just take care of themselves. They don't need to go to a barber to do that. But I was there every other week. Do you know why?
It was cheap.
Not only was it cheap,
but they're good.
Not only was it good, but there's an option after the haircut where they
happy
ask
ending.
You if you want sort of a head massage.
Oh,
it was, bro. I love these things so much because these guys, they go in, they like attack your cranium, and they like, he'd be like doing all sorts of things to me, and like I'd start seeing the light. I'd have my eyes closed, but I could see the light.
Is it because of the pain, or is it because of genuine like relaxation? Like
full relaxation.
Is it?
It's beautiful. It's incredible, and I think it should be a thing here. Like I don't know why more places don't do it.
I mean, if my local barbers is watching, then check this out, man.
It does feel like the slightest of violations. Because they're like doing things that like this has never been done.
But they're not like violent with your head, or is it just like pure strength, or are they like slapping it?
The final moment, there's a slight bit of violence. Because the last thing they do is you have to ask for it. You'd be like, oh, can you break me? You ask to be broken, and they're like, oh, you want me to break you? And they're like, yeah. And what they do is they crack your neck.
So they like chiropractor.
Yeah. So they just do, and it is the nicest feeling. That's the perfect way to end it. Beautiful. If you're ever in like the Indian subcontinent, go to a barber, get the head massage, get your neck cracked.
I've got a fetish. I've got a fetish for chiropracticing.
Videos.
I've seen these videos, and you know when they crack, and it's just that satisfying sound.
Yeah.
But I think I'm too scared to ever go to a place because like one bad crack, and you're finished. Do you know what I mean?
And like I don't know if these barbers are like qualified.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just watching the same videos as us.
They're like, oh,
and they're just like, no, that's not interesting. Let me just let me ask if they want to be broken, and they just do it.
There is a bit of fear, but the relief.
Is it worth it? It's worth it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So good.
I'm gonna say, bro, your beard looks clean.
Thank you.
You're like a distinguished gentleman.
What was I before?
Just a gentleman. And now you're distinguished.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're looking good. Cool. Tales of Sri Lanka. We love it. We love to hear these things. But you gave me some homework.
I did.
And of course, the homework involves watching something.
Because I watched it there.
You watched it there?
Yeah, I watched it there.
What did you tell me to watch?
I told you to watch Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer.
Miniseries on Netflix.
And you sent that message on your iPhone, didn't you?
I did send from my iPhone.
Sent from my iPhone.
What did you think?
It was a good watch, I thought. It was quite interesting. But like, what do you think of the characters? I think that's the main question for me. Like, what did you think of the people there, of the characters?
So
let's start with Martha.
Why are we starting there?
Because I
would you not want to start with the central character?
We'll start with him. We'll do him later.
Okay, fine. This is like touchy territory.
It is very touchy, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to touch things.
I think like what the show ends on, the note that it ends on is that a lot of, maybe all human beings are like pitiable. Just a bit like there's like this like patheticness to them, something pitiable about them, and you like by the end of it, like the final scene happens, I couldn't help but feel like really sorry for her.
For her,
yeah, for both of them, for everyone involved.
For everyone involved, yeah.
That was my thoughts. Right. What did you think?
To a degree, I think I'm in agreement. But I could see past the BS. And what I mean by that, right, is that like, okay, obviously what's quite obvious to everyone is that she's obviously mentally not well, unstable, probably raging insecurities, the fact that she's constantly lying about who she is. And she does that well where like, she obviously gets really angry and you're kind of like, what the hell? But then she turns on that sort of pity, kind of puppy eye kind of thing, you know, and she's like, oh no. Baby reindeer. Oh no. Hang me curtains. Anyway, and when she does those things, you're kind of, I have like at the beginning, I was starting to feel sorry for her and I was like, oh come on mate, like just, but then like, I can see past it. I'm just like, I don't think she's a good person. But the thing is, it's sad. Like, she must have gone through some shit. Obviously, I think because it's a series, it'll probably magnify everything as well. I don't know in real life if it was actually like that, but I think overall it's quite sad.
Did you not think it was like I had that same thing as well? I felt like it went round. Like, it started off with feeling sorry for her, and then you're like terrified. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is she gonna do next?
She's actually Buki. Yeah.
But then with the final episode, which like I was thinking, like, how are they gonna wrap this up? Because like it's been such a good exploration of like humanity and the human condition. Like, how are they gonna bring it back and like end on a good like ending sort of thing?
Right, yeah.
And I thought the way it ended, the last thing you see is he's in the exact same position that she was in.
Yeah.
And like one like display of human kindness when you're in that such a like shitty frame of mind. Especially because the whole show's about him looking for that approval.
Right.
That bit of love from someone. And you realise that like we could all just be Martha.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You relate to each character, don't you?
Yeah.
Like even with Donnie, who we'll get into very shortly. Like, I think with Donnie in particular. So at the beginning, I thought he was a bit of a dick. I was like, you're just entertaining. You're just fueling this thing, whatever this is, like an ego, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but you know someone's unwell, but you're sort of not abusing them, but you're kind of taking advantage of their interest and their love, right? But then you see what he goes through, like the darkness and the personal stuff that he went through, and then you start to think, oh, I can see it. Like I see what's happening, and then you start to. Obviously, I've fortunately not gone through anything remotely similar to what he's gone through, but you can sort of start to see it in yourself, really, and you're kind of just like, I get it. Do you know what I mean? So sad, bro. It was sad.
Yeah,
it was sad. You know, underneath the comedy, it was sad, bro.
It wasn't even that like comedic. I
thought that the baby in India. I thought that was quite funny. She was amazing.
Oh
by the
no,
way.
to be honest, I think the first couple of episodes I found it funny, and then like maybe like third or fourth episode I was just like,
I was kind of disgusted at times.
Horrified.
I was just like, what?
Also like what's the word? Trigger warnings and all that, because it does get into a lot of like dark stuff.
Yeah.
So just be wary of that before you go into it. But I thought it was incredible. I thought the you know when he did his like final stand-up show thing, that was so good. Just like really well acted, really well written. He's very introspective as a person, which I like really rate. I know it could become like a downward spiral where you're just constantly like thinking about who you are as a person and so on and so forth, and like ignorance is bliss sort of thing. But like that level of like self-reflection is cool. Like I really like.
I love the fact that he was firstly he showed his vulnerabilities quite a lot, which I thought was really good. But then also
it actually happens with like the same guy.
No,
like,
I know that's what I mean. So because it's based on obviously based on a true story, but I love the fact that it wasn't just a one-sided story. Like it wasn't making him look as if he was
purely just
when you think of that sort of storyline where there's a stalker, it's always kind of, you know, the stalker's the bad person and the victim is always innocent. But he's, as I said, I thought he was a dick, and like I think he did a good job of saying, listen, I'm not completely innocent. All of this, I've got a complicated mind, I've got a complicated history, and he kind of opened that up, which I thought was pretty good. I really like that. My question for you actually is obviously you want to be a film person. You wanna write stuff. When listen, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty stuff, right? But if you have to do certain unsavory things to get to that next level, what are you gonna? What would you do in those situations? I think you know what I'm trying to get at.
I think I do. I think I've like told myself that I won't do those things.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what these unsavory things are.
Okay, let's say it's not as okay. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but it's not as unsavory as what happened in Baby Reindeer.
I want to ask you to give me an example, but I don't want to hear it at the same time.
No, but
especially for our family-friendly audience over here.
If it's like really embarrassing Taskmaster type stuff.
Taskmaster
type stuff, but like more embarrassing or more degrading, but it's not like serious. So like, let's say for example. Yeah, that sort of activity where it's just super weird. You're just like, why the hell am I doing this? Or like, when they tell you to do something and you start to question like your sanity, but like it's not like a violation or like anything violent or anything like that. But it's kind of still just like, That is really weird. So, for example, I'm
like, let's say, like, run across like a football field naked sort of thing. Is that what you're saying?
That sort of stuff, yeah. But like a bit.
I just be like, no. Like, I think I believe in myself enough to think I don't need to do that stuff.
But the guy that's there, right, is like a next level producer, and he's like, yo, I like your script, and I can send this to Netflix now.
I'll fully tell him. Let's say it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be like, nah, get lost.
It's like, bro, this show, like, we can send it to Netflix together.
I don't care about Netflix.
But you need to eat whipped cream off my toes or something like that, right? You'd say no.
Oh, no.
It's the googly eye emoji.
No, I'm out.
You're out?
Nah. I think it haunt me a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
But then what could have been, bro?
Nah, it's all right.
Is it?
It's all right. Guys, don't do it. Whatever it is, don't do it. You see, it's not only... Sorry, that was an awful segue. But it's not only Jade that got you a present.
Oh, wow.
I didn't actually go to Sri Lanka, guys. I went on a journey, an expedition, in search of something.
You sound like such a gap year twat. Oh, yeah, I went on a gap year.
Because I heard, apparently this isn't available in the UK anymore. So I got you, good sir, a bottle of the finest. There you go, sir. Look at that. Have you ever seen this before?
It's crazy. What is it? Is this actually Vimto? What is it?
I think it's like Vimto from like the Middle East.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yo, it says Vimto on the label. That's actually crazy. Should we do a little taste test?
Happy birthday.
Have you tried it?
As in, like, I was going to ask you this. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to be on board for it.
Yeah.
But apparently a serving suggestion there is to have it with hot milk instead of water.
With hot milk?
Do you want to ruin Vimto for yourself?
Oh, hot milk and Vimto.
As in, like, I thought about it. I was like, it doesn't actually sound too bad.
Will it just make it creamy?
I think so.
But that's the serving suggestion?
Yeah.
By who? Who suggested this?
The guy who I bought it from.
Oh.
The old guy in the bazaar. He was wearing robes and he was like, oh, have this with hot milk.
We can make that happen, maybe.
Try that out?
Should we try it out?
All right, maybe we'll try some hot milk Vimto.
Okay. Well, let's try the Vimto first, actually.
Now time for the Glasstruth.
The Glasstruth. Making sense of nonsense.
This is the Glasstruth. Feels so good to say that again.
I was going to say.
We're looking at things real close up, okay? We're going to examine them. We're going to get to the bottom of things. That's what the segment's all about. That's why we're here, okay? Me and my friend here. We're going to get to the bottom of things. Nothing's getting past us.
Bottom.
And the first bit of Glasstruth we're going to look at is this myth about the hot milk Vimto. Is it true? Is it going to taste good? Or did the guy who sold me the bottle, did he sell me lies? Yeah.
Give me your glass, mate. We're gonna do a taste test first of it by itself.
Yeah, just with water.
Just the bare bones.
Uh-huh. And I'll get an idea of like what kind of Vimto you like, because this is your serving suggestion, right? This is how Vimto is supposed to be drank. What's missing? What's there? Is it the same thing?
It's a lot more sugary.
It's sweeter.
Sweeter. But I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you like it?
No. Like, it's fine. It's just not my drink of choice.
It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. It's fine. But let's get into the milk. Now that's what we're here for.
Milk, yep.
Mate, Vimto with milk.
I'm excited, bro. No. Wait, have you finished it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Okay, fine.
But I mean, it's gonna have it. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like you're gonna pour it.
I want to put some milk in your little cup. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is gonna be really interesting, guys. It's gonna be super interesting.
I feel like we're in a science experiment or something.
Oh shit! Spilt all the milk. I'm that nervous about this. All right. I actually don't know how much I need to put in.
Neither do I. You're asking the wrong.
So I'm just
person.
gonna put. Well,
it smells good.
I had a bit of a whiff. It doesn't
smell.
Doesn't smell appetizing. I can't lie.
Let me get that spoon off.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix it.
Give me the lid as well, so I can spill it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh. I don't know about this.
I'm excited. This is the kind of stuff I like. These kind of experiments where you can just see
Sciencey.
Yeah. Just try something new, you know. Oh, bro, what is going on? It's like coagulating on the bottom.
Yeah. This looks disgusting, bro.
I'm excited. 3, 2,
yeah, cheers. I don't know if this is cheers worthy. Okay.
It's not bad.
It's actually
nice. Not bad.
It's actually nice.
It's not bad at all. This is the best Vimto I've ever had. Hey, he was onto something. It was actually good. It's like a Shabbat. I think that's how the Persians say it. The coagulated bits are a bit strong though.
It's nice.
It's actually not bad at all.
Actually nice. Yo.
If you've got a Vimto near you, try it with hot milk.
Try it with hot milk. There needs to be the Vimto syrup or like the squash. I mean, looks can deceive.
As they
and this
usually do.
This looks shit. It looks disgusting. It looks out of date, but it tastes lovely. I can't lie.
Fully, I think that's the best Vimto I've ever had.
Maybe we've been missing the trick. Like allow water. It needs to be with milk. I bet. Do you think it would be nice with cold milk?
Maybe.
As sort of just make a milkshake. Yeah. Very milkshakey kind of vibe. If it wasn't hot,
it's like the difference between drinking like hot chocolate with water and milk. That's like the level of improvement I've seen here. I recommend it.
It's very impressive.
On to other things though.
Yes, please.
So when I was out there for a while, just me, my parents, my brother was there for a bit, my nephew. Things got a bit lonely. Got a bit sad. And then I saw this article and I was like, wow, it's not just me. There are other people out there. South Koreans are dealing with burnout and loneliness by getting pet rocks. Adults in South Korea are using pet rocks to help with loneliness and burnout at work. Pet rocks were a popular joke gift in the 1970s, but now they're back and they're not played for laughs. Instead, they are seen as a way to mitigate the loneliness and burnout spreading through South Korean society. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't know what to think about that. Pet rocks.
Pet rocks. Pet rocks are my kind of rock. I mean, my kind of pet. But they're also my kind of rock. Not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. No, I want a pet rock. The reason is, if you have a rock as a pet, don't need to feed it. Don't need to clean up after it.
The admin is quite
If you're
easy.
ever pissed off, you can throw this pet out the window. Yeah? That's my kind of thing. Those are the things that I care about when it comes to a pet.
So it doesn't matter about the emotional connection.
Why can't... weren't you the guy that was talking about having an emotional connection with like inanimate objects and stuff?
Right, yeah.
That's you.
But I think that satisfied a different sort of connection.
How so?
It satisfied loneliness.
What did?
Like teddy bears and stuff.
Right, this is the same thing. It's loneliness.
It's not the same thing, though.
How, they're saying it works.
No, I mean for pets. Like actual pets. Pets satisfy a different connection, I think.
I think the reason why you have such an affiliation with your car is because you don't have your pet with you, so you turn your car into a pet. Car pet. Carpet. Yeah? Come on. That's what I'm back, baby.
It's what he does, man. He's on fire already. No, I see it. I can see it. I can see, considering it was a joke back in the day.
Yeah, it started off
and
as
it's kind of come back. Yeah. I can see it, and I see the attraction of it. I do. I really do. But what do they? Is it just a simple pet rock, or do they like put googly eyes on it? Like
maybe they do.
I mean, I would do that.
I would probably do that.
I'd definitely put a googly eyes on my pet rock. And does it matter what size it is? It's just a pet rock.
It's up to you, bro. There's so many different kinds of rock.
Damn.
Take any one.
Can you take it for walks and stuff? Or?
Why not? Put it on a leash, drag it behind you. Yeah?
I like it.
But let's say you're too self-conscious to have a pet rock as a pet. Do you have any other tips for our viewers at home on how to battle loneliness?
If loneliness ever came to my door...
That's quite a way to start a sentence. What's going on? You're in poet mode today. What's going on?
Channel my inner William Shakespeare. If loneliness ever came to my door, I would tell loneliness to get lonely.
You out lonely the lonely.
I would look loneliness in the eyes and say, not today. It's not happening today. All right? Go over there, sit in the corner and count to 10. Because I'm not about this today. That's what I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah. Powerful, isn't it?
I have no idea what to say to that. I don't even understand.
I'd throw a rock at loneliness.
Not a pet one, though.
Not a pet one, no. Because I adore my pet. I throw a random rock. And then if it does a good job, I'll take it as my pet.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Don't give it some food, because that'd just get messy.
No, that wouldn't work. But yeah. No, loneliness is not a thing in my dictionary. In my English dictionary. I mean, it is. No, I mean, it is.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it is. But I find good sort of mechanisms to kind of counteract it, though.
I'm asking for those.
Okay, I'll just keep myself busy.
With what?
Like watching shit or games.
That's my answer as well.
There's lots to do. Watching, TV shows, gaming, talking to your friends. I mean, okay, if you're lonely, you don't have any friends, which is fair enough. But you've got your laptop. If you don't have a laptop, you've got your phone. All right?
I say get into art. Watch good films, read good books, because it's sort of like having a friend through the times and through the ages, through the screen, on the page. And also, there's also like parasocial relationships as well. Like, I know it's kind of like looked down on and it's not like seen as a real relationship. But like when you're watching like your favorite, content creators, you feel like there's a connection there.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe you guys feel like you have a connection with us.
That's what we want.
We feel the love, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But like, if you want a pet rock, go for it. Why not? That's my suggestion.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
It's accessible.
Low maintenance.
Very, very low maintenance.
Almost no maintenance. You just need a place to put it.
And a great weapon. If an intruder goes into your house, like my dog would do jack shit because she's unfortunately quite old now. My cats will just run away. Got a pet rock. Knock someone out.
Like a Pokemon.
Yeah, just
throw it.
Go catch them all. Do you know what I mean? So it's great. It's actually great if you think about it.
Maybe the South Koreans are onto something.
And also sometimes when your pet gets too loud or it gets too much, you're just like, no, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
A rock will never do that.
No, it would never intrude in your space.
There's something so powerful about a rock. When people say she's my rock or he's my rock.
Yeah, it could literally be.
You can literally have a rock. I'm actually gonna go get a rock.
I think I'm gonna get one.
Get a rock? Should we bring a rock?
We'll
next
see
week?
what happens. Yeah, we'll find a rock. We'll apply it to our lives. Treat it as a pet. See where it takes us.
Right.
It's a journey.
I'm gonna put some like bow ties on my rocks.
Yeah. Why not accessorize it?
Accessorize it. Kind of like a low maintenance Tamagotchi, right?
A Tamil what?
Tamagotchi.
Oh, okay, Tamagotchi.
Just
final thoughts. If you want a pet rock, get one.
Don't let loneliness win. All right?
And that
Keep loneliness at the door. Let him ring. Let him ring the buzzer, all right? Let him get captured on the Ring doorbell.
Are you done?
But don't let him in.
Don't let him.
Or her in.
Oh, or there.
Loneliness can take many forms. Just don't let them in.
And that is the Glasstruth. I've got another confession to make. I didn't go to Sri Lanka. I didn't go out on a journey to find you your bottle of Vimto. I went out on a quest to do something. I'd like to announce here today that I am in fact Kendrick's ghostwriter.
And I'm actually Drake's ghostwriter. So it's pretty apt.
That was you?
It was me, bro.
When I was out there, that was like the one thing that had me rooted. I was completely invested. I still kind of am. Has that been the case for you?
So 100%. Like the beef started off a bit like shallow. It was just like little jabs here and there. But then I think over the last few days, it's kind of gone up a level. Yeah. Like the sort of the allegations, the sort of things that they're talking about have really gone up to a personal sort of level. And I don't know if you read in the news actually the other day. Apparently there was like a shooting overnight at Drake's place or something. Yeah. So shit's getting a bit serious. I can't lie, bro.
Before we get into this stuff, like I'd just like to say, if anything, I'd rather there be a truce than for anything to escalate beyond.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
lyricism.
You don't want that. You don't want that, bro.
Definitely not. Especially
no one
like
wants that shit. It's just Yeah.
I love Kendrick so much. He's such an important figure in my life. And I don't know if he's on this like mission for martyrdom sort of thing, but like, I don't want to lose him. I want to hear more Kendrick. You know?
For sure.
He means a lot to me.
Yeah.
But back to this. Who do you think's winning?
Who do you think's winning? I mean, you have to say Kendrick, to be honest.
Why do you have to?
Just because of the stuff he's come out with, bro. Like, I'll say this, yeah. Like, listen, I'm a fan of both. I love both. And they give me different things. Like, if I want to feel charged up, if I want to listen to good hip hop, good music.
Charged up, yeah.
Kendrick. Yeah, it'll be Kendrick.
Okay.
It's Kendrick, bro. It's Kendrick.
Okay.
But if I'm going for vibes, if I'm going for like, I'm in the car, banging tunes out, if I'm at you know, at like a house party or whatever, then Drake takes it. Like, his music, I think, is more like tasteful to most people, right? So I like it. But I respect Kendrick a lot. He's a very good artist.
From what I remember,
yeah,
Drake was your most played artist of last year.
He is my most played artist, yeah. Told you how many house parties.
He's a vibey guy.
I'm a vibey guy, bro. Yeah. Passion fruit. I'd say his favorite drink.
No, it's my
favorite drink.
Well, that's
passion
well.
fruit juice is nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
I will say, I think Kendrick's winning. I'd say Kendrick has won. Essentially, I think it's the speed of what he's come out with, but also the stuff he's been saying. Like, I think the key line that everyone's gonna remember is the A minor line. You know, and when you make a memorable line like that, that's what kind of puts you in the sort of first position, I think. So, yeah, man, we'll see. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Kendrick is completely annihilating Drake. I don't know like how intricately like you're looking into things, but were you? So I was there when I was literally like online and like listening when Family Matters came out.
Yeah.
And it kind of like crushed me a bit because like I knew Drake, because Kendrick made that warning in 616 in LA where he's don't take it personal. Because if you do, then I'm willing to meet you there.
Yeah.
And I knew as soon as he said that, I was like, of course Drake's going to take it personal.
Of
like
course,
that's like his...
He's setting him up.
That's his route. You could see it as a setup, but like Drake has always taken it personal in all of his like rap battles and stuff.
He's the most sensitive rapper that there is. Like, I remember when Kendrick came out in Control and like kind of when all of these, he like kind of added a few a few other rappers. I remember obviously a few of them wrote their own sort of diss tracks, but most of them in interviews were like, I kind of respect it. Like, I'm like kind of happy that I got shouted out.
Right.
And like, this is all a competition. This is all a game. So I'm perfectly respectful.
They got what was going on.
They got what was going on. They respected it. Whereas Drake was the only one who was like why? Do you know what I mean? Like why would you do that? So yeah, it makes sense that he'd get sort of, it would charge him up in particular.
Then Family Matters dropped.
That was a hard tune.
And I heard it and I was like, he went there. Of course he was going to go there. I felt like it was like well made. The music was good, especially in these final two parts.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy about the first part, and like the Good Kid, Mad City van being crushed. Whatever.
That was so petty, man. It was super petty.
But like that comes in later as well. But then I was there when Meet the Grahams dropped right after. And it blew my mind. I was like, wow, Kendrick is just on another level with this stuff.
Meet the Grahams was so dark. Meet the Grahams was just, I remember listening to it and I was like, my initial reaction to it was, this is dark, man. It doesn't even sound like a rap song. It sounds like a murder, essentially.
It reminded me a lot of like Eminem, Slim Shady stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like this is going down that route of just like dark psycho killer type stuff.
Oh, for sure. Like it's the music, the beat in itself had that sort of dark vibe to it, but then also just the way that like Kendrick really rapped quietly on that.
Yeah.
Like whereas Drake was just charged up. He was this typical Drake. He was being typical Drake, right? Just sort of rap into the beat and sounding kind of lit.
Yeah.
Whereas like Kendrick on that tune was like eerie. Like I think that was the best word to describe it. And I was kind of scared, man. I was shook, bro.
Yeah.
And like when you practically tell someone's mum that your child shouldn't be alive, like, that's crazy, man. That's so crazy.
And personally, I think the so Not Like Us is a banger. I also think it's probably the weakest of the three. As in, he was just going for a pop banger type thing, something he's playing in the clubs, and it's working. A lot of people are playing it in the clubs, and everyone's having a great time. But then the Heart Part 6 came out. Did you listen to that one?
I've heard Heart
Did you like it?
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was weak.
I thought it was okay.
I feel like what's happened is, I know Drake is saying that he's implanted the information, so on and so forth. But the truth of what happened is, I think Drake has basically told everyone to go away and let him just do this himself because he can't trust anyone anymore. And he came out with that weak sauce. And he sounds tired. He sounds defeated.
He definitely sounded... So that's the thing I got from that. He sounded like... He was kind of just going, oh, I can see why you've done that. Like, I just can't be arsed with this anymore. That's kind of the impression I got from his one. So is this the end?
As in, there's like talks of maybe something else coming out from Drake's side.
Right, okay.
But also with The Heart Part 6, there was a lot of like logical inconsistencies. It's badly written. And what I hate most is the fact that Drake has robbed the Heart series from Kendrick and he's given this like dead installment of the Heart. Like, it's so bad, especially if you've heard The Heart Part 5. It's like up there for one of my favorite Kendrick songs. It's so good. It's so well, like the music's incredible. The lyricism, just everything's so great about it. And I'm like, oh, where's this going to go from now? What's going to be The Heart Part 6? It's going to be mind-blowing. And now it's this dead song.
Heart Part 7 needs to be a banger.
It does.
And I feel like, imagine if Drake made Heart Part 7. That'd be crazy, innit?
I'd be so vexed. But like, from what I've heard, like there's talks of Drake taking this further. I think I'm of the crew that says we've had enough. Just call it a day.
I feel like it's they've fired some really heavy shots at each other. These allegations, all of this sort of stuff, and it's dark. It's darker now, man. Like, do you know what I mean? It's no longer childish beef. It's like, allegations, accusations. Just call it a day, man. Do you know what I mean? You had your fun.
But like, the issue is, let's say again, this is all like, we're not saying any of this is true or anything like that. But like, if these allegations are true, where do we go from here?
That's crazy.
We're getting investigations involved?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
As in, that's what would have to happen, right? But yeah, it's been a lot. It's definitely a moment in hip hop, and it's great. It's great that's happened. So
that's interesting because do you know someone called Questlove?
Yeah.
He came out and said, I think he said something along the lines of, "This is the death of hip hop."
Yeah.
Do you disagree with that, or? Because personally, I feel like it's ignited something in hip hop. Like, we haven't seen something like this in a while. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's...
I get that. As in, I feel like music goes through this cycle where like a genre like becomes the dominant genre and it stays there for a while and slowly starts like withering away, and then new thing comes out. And maybe hip hop is like nearing that, and this is like the finale of hip hop.
Oh wow! Like,
maybe it kind of makes sense to me. Because like rock, how long was rock around for?
True.
Rock was what, from like the 50s to like the 80s? And then hip hop started in the 90s and it's the 2020s.
But do you not consider any of these newer like rappers and artists part of hip hop or not really?
As in, I'm not going to say it's going to completely die. It will still
just
be
like
around.
different iterations.
And like, what new genres? Like hyperpop is like getting big now.
Hyperpop.
Have you heard that new Camila Cabello track?
I haven't, no. That's hyperpop.
As in, I think she's trying out hyperpop. Maybe that's going to be the new thing. But I'm not saying I want hip hop to die, but like, because I love it. That's the Camila Cabello record.
I love it.
But like, if it's like the natural progression of things, you know, people move on to new things.
Keep safe, guys.
Keep safe, 100%. Keep safe. Yeah. But also, I've got some things to say.
You do. I know you do.
Like I said, I was just sitting there and I was like, oh my God, there's opinions being shared that aren't mine. How dare you? How dare you all?
You were angry.
I was so vexed.
Yeah, he actually wrote a diss track.
This is my diss track. I'm going to read it out now. But yeah, I was messaging you after both like Tay's episode and JS's episode. I was just like, oh yeah, you guys got a shit taste.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read out my top 5 of both of their things.
We're starting with chicken shops, aren't we?
Chicken shops we're starting off with.
Top 5 chicken shops. So if you don't know what we're talking about, check out our previous episodes.
Yeah.
We have done my rankings and another friend's ranking. But your top 5 chicken places or like chicken shops, that sort of vibe, innit? Let's hear. I'm curious to see what you have to say.
In 5th place, we have Manjaro's.
Okay.
Have you been to Manjaro's?
Didn't we go to Manjaro's together?
We did go to Manjaro's together.
Okay. I mean,
I do prefer the grilled chicken over the fried one. If we're going chicken, I'd rather have grilled.
You prefer grilled
with nice sauce on it. We need some well-sauced chicken.
It's healthier.
Yeah, I prefer it over fried stuff. They've got like a decent selection. They've got their like Rasta pasta, Rasta rice. It's good stuff.
International
superstar stuff.
Okay.
So Manjaro's, it's pretty good.
I went there once with you.
Yeah.
That's cool. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah. Let's go to fourth.
Fourth place, we have Popeyes. Popeyes chicken.
Okay.
I like it. I think my favorite thing, even past like the chicken itself, they do the mash with the gravy, the Cajun gravy. Have you ever been to Popeyes?
I've been to Popeyes, yeah.
Have you had the mash with the gravy?
I haven't had the mash yet.
It's so good.
Is it?
Like, one of the best mouthfuls you can get is fried chicken, a bit of biscuit, a bit of mash, a bit of gravy.
So I've seen the biscuit. What the hell is a biscuit?
You've never had a biscuit?
I've never had a biscuit.
It's basically like a scone without the sweetness.
It's just American. It's an American thing, isn't it?
It is, but there's nothing bad about that.
Biscuit. It's not what
It's
biscuit
good.
is.
It didn't make sense to me
I'm gonna try a biscuit
until I was in America.
Really?
And I went to a chicken establishment there.
Do different places have different biscuits? Is it like a thing in America, or is it just a Popeyes thing?
No. Different places have
Different places.
biscuits, yeah.
Cool. I'll check it out.
But like all this time, I've always been like, "What is a biscuit? It sounds dead."
Sounds dead.
But then I had that mouthful that I described: chicken, biscuit, mash, gravy.
In one whole.
It just in a mouthful.
Right.
It was like a symphony.
Is it?
It was beautiful. Everything played with each other, and
singing
it was
melodies and shit.
beautiful. All right. Shout out to biscuits.
Popeyes have good wings. I'll say that. I like their wings.
I don't think I've ever had the wings. I've had the tenders.
The burgers are pretty decent as well. The spicy burger is quite nice. But yeah, cool. I'm not mad at Popeyes.
In third place, Nando's. Shout out to Nando's. I saw the little shout out you guys gave us.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Nando's, recognizing some hard work.
I hate people who are just like, who hate on Nando's for no reason. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Maybe it's the mainstream. Maybe it's too commercial. But it's just good, man. It's good, bro. It's vibes.
I go for extra hot.
Extra hot.
Because I have to.
And do you think you're cool?
No, it's the one with the most flavor. It's all right. But one thing that I'm holding against you, and we said this when you shouted us out, is the mango and lime sauce. It's so good. It's actually so good. I don't know why you guys do it. Probably because it's like, if there's anything good, no one appreciates it, and it just goes by the wayside. But I used to have this little hack, which is I'd get a corn on the cob, and I'd ask them to put mango and lime sauce on it. Incredible. So good. The corn is usually a bit dry though.
But I don't normally get corn. Is corn your normal go-to side?
Yeah, I'd go for a half chicken, corn, mash. I feel like I don't dislike chips, but I think I prefer mash just a bit more than chips.
They've got McCain chips.
Who does?
Nando's.
Maybe that's why I don't like them.
I used to go with mash and chips.
I remember that when we were at uni. We went to Nando's once, and I was just like, "What are you doing?
It's too many carbs.
If you chew on the chips enough, it will turn into mash, bro. Like why?" So it's mash, corn on the cob. That's my go-to Nando's.
Top 3. I like it.
Second place, Roosters.
Fuck is Roosters, man.
Have you never had Roosters?
I've had Roosters, but top.
Do you know what the problem is?
Top 2, bro. Roosters.
What?
Just say what you're gonna say.
No. The issue is
say what you're gonna
that
say.
Like you go in there, yeah, you ask for like medium chicken, and then you ask for chips and your mash, and then you're like, "This is dead." It's your order that's dead. You know, like that meme where people are like, "Oh, Subway's dead," and the other person's like, "Subway's not dead. Your order's dead. You just don't know what to order." That's you.
My Subway's order's banging though.
What's your Subway order?
Huh?
What's your Subway order?
Italian BMT.
Yeah.
On the there's only one bread you can get from
herbs and cheese.
Yeah. Bro. There's like if you get any other bread, if you get any other bread, you're a dead guy.
Yeah.
Or gal.
Yeah.
Right, just get out of there. So yeah, my Subway order is pretty banging. But Roosters, there's a Roosters local to me.
Yeah.
And I've been in there like 2 or 3 times. It was alright. That's alright.
You get like, the Roosters, you get the Lebanese sauce. Have you ever got the Lebanese sauce?
I can't remember the Lebanese. I can't remember it.
That's what I'm saying. Even the extra hot is better than the Nando's one. Lebanese is good.
I'll check out
extra
Roosters.
hot.
I'll check out Roosters.
Get the sweet potato fries. Have you ever got the sweet potato fries?
I think that's what I got last time.
Coleslaw. The coleslaw is better than the Nando's coleslaw.
I can't make a judgment on that. Top 2 though.
100%.
Crazy.
I'll stand on that.
Damn.
Yeah?
Top 2.
For sure. And now in first place, and I understand that people may have an issue with this, because this establishment no longer exists. It broke my heart because when I was discussing the episode, Chi brought up the fact that I said this place, and then Chi was like, this place isn't open anymore. All the stores are closed. And it broke my heart a bit because I haven't been there in a while. Bird, they do fried chicken, but like the dish from them that I love, and it's because I like having savory with sweet. I like that, like, you know, complexity and flavor where you're just like having a bit of this, having a bit of that at the same time. Chicken and waffles is so underrated. It's so good.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
I've never tried that combination before.
It's so good.
Is it good though?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hate on that. I haven't tried bird before, but I can't anymore because they don't exist.
There's also that Thunderbird place. I haven't tried it.
Oh, I've heard of that place. I've
and also Cockfighters, which I've heard is really good as well.
Ooh. You sure that's a restaurant or?
I think so. I hope so.
Should we go there? Check it out.
I think we should go there. Cockfighters. Yeah. I think we're due like a celebration meal.
We are, yes.
Because our subscribers are doing decent right now.
Doing decent right now.
We can go Cockfighters.
Let's go Cockfighters.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Let's fight some cocks.
So that's my top 5 chicken shops. And now,
moving swiftly on
to top 5 crisps.
Oh, I'm excited to hear this one. This is where I think there's going to be a lot of judgment from me personally. So I'm excited.
In 5th place, I know you called JS the crisps connoisseur. And like with his first place, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a good title because I liked it. I actually like those crisps a lot as well. The Mano Masa Yucatan honey. That one, it's good. It's a good crisp.
And that's your 5th?
That's my 5th place.
Okay.
Have you tried it yet?
I haven't tried it yet, no. I need to try it.
Doesn't do the work.
It's not my thing. It's not my sort
Try
of
it, man.
thing,
It's really good. It's actually really good.
It looks nice though. But like I said this in that episode. Like just call it like chili and honey.
Why?
Yucatan honey. What the hell is a Yucatan honey, bro?
It's a place in Mexico, bro. That's where the honey's from.
No. That's just honey, bro.
What do you mean?
It's just honey,
No.
man.
Why are you dumbing everything down?
It's not about dumbing it down. It's a crisp.
Such a Drake fan.
It's a crisp.
Sorry.
Bruv, it's a crisp. It's not a Michelin-star gourmet meal. It's a crisp.
Why not? Why are you keeping crisps at such a low level? Like, let them be whatever they want to be.
Just chili and honey. Go with your 4th. Go with your 4th right now. Sour
cream and chive Pringles.
Okay.
I personally think these are the best Pringles. I do like a lot of the Pringles. I like the salt and vinegar. The ready salted original one's fine. The barbecue one, the one I like, that JS brought up is good as well. But for me, this is like the go-to. I think it's
like the standard, isn't it?
Crisp flavor. I do remember though when I was at school. I don't know if you guys brought this up. I can't remember. I feel like you might have hinted at it. But Pringles went through like a lawsuit because they were trying to avoid tax. There was like a crisp tax going on.
Right.
And Pringles' way of doing that to try and avoid the tax was saying that they're not crisps.
Oh yeah, we did.
You talked about starch, right? Like
something about
potato,
like even just like the texture of it, like it just shatters. It doesn't it's not crunch.
Because they claim that there's not enough potato in it for it to be a crisp.
Is that what happened? There was an actual lawsuit.
There was like it kind of backfired on them because everyone's like, "What, we ate these all this time thinking it was potato."
Yeah,
and it's just like bullshit that you guys have just formulated in a lab.
That's crazy.
But it tastes pretty good, so
it is good. It is good. Pringles are good. Yeah.
3rd place. Sensations. I'm sorry, guys. I try and be this contrarian guy that has all these like Tory opinions, but Sensation sweet chili is too good. It's a good crisp. It's a solid one.
Thai sweet.
It's always there for you when you need it. I'm a fan. I've always been a fan.
Bro, I don't think there's any haters of that. It's just good standard crisps.
2nd place. This is like from a young age, I've liked these crisps a lot. And I still do. I don't get it as much these days, but I still like it a lot. And it's like a staple. Prawn cocktail Walkers. Absolutely bang. Shout out prawn cocktail.
Is that why you got that?
I want to look like a prawn cocktail packet of crisps. But do you like prawn cocktail?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I don't know if it's in my top 2, but it's nice. It's nice.
So solid.
So that's obviously without doubt your favorite Walker's crisps.
Yeah, for sure.
By like a clear mile.
Oh, Okay, I'm going to do a little honorable mention here.
Okay.
But the cheese and onion baked Walkers
those are nice.
Are so good. They're way better than the normal ones. They've kind of got that like pringly texture to them.
They do, yeah.
But it's like more substantial.
They like the oven baked ones.
Yeah. They slap. They're so good. That and prawn cocktail kind of draw with each other because I think prawn cocktail as a young kid through to like my late adult life, that was like my go-to Walker's crisp. But now it's cheese and onion baked.
Damn.
But I still have love for the prawn cocktail.
Okay.
And in first place, I mentioned this crisp and I got shat on by you.
Yep.
But I think it's the best crisp because I think it's light and it's got a good flavor. It's good texture. It just works for me. It just ticks every box for me. That is the sweet chili sunbites. That's my go-to crisp. Like if I'm getting a meal deal or if I'm at a Subway, sweet chili sunbites is the one for sure. It's the best crisp. Better than Sensation sweet chili.
Let's just finish this episode.
What?
I don't have the energy to speak anymore.
Fight your case.
Number one, bro.
It's so good.
It's a number.
When's the last time you had it?
Maybe like a few years ago. It's okay. It's not a bad crisp. All I'm saying is, right, are you genuinely saying it's your top crisp?
Yeah.
Because even with your chicken suggestions, right, you picked one that you even admit to yourself that you haven't had in a while, and you didn't even know it was closed. So like, how are you putting these in number one? Even like Roosters, bro. When was the last time you went to a Roosters?
I think I've been to a Roosters more recently than I've been to Nando's.
That's fine, but when was it though?
A couple of months ago.
Genuinely,
fully a couple of months ago.
There's a Roosters near you.
Yeah. What's going on? And listen, I love Bird, but it's just not near me. Like I can't just go there whenever I want.
I don't know. I've just got hatred for your opinions. I think that's what it is.
I can tell that, and they can tell that too.
Sunbites, bro.
Oi, try out the sunbites, yeah? You're gonna.
No, sunbites are nice. I don't hate them. As you said many times before, if they were just part of my meal deal that someone bought me, I'd have them. I wouldn't say no to them. It's like, bro, like number one, just like.
What was your number one again?
Thai Sweet's chili sensation, bro. Just simple, but amazing.
Honorable mention. I don't know what this guy was on.
Forget his honorable mentions.
Roast beef. That's like someone said it on the comment as well. It's literally the worst Monster Munch flavor.
It's my favorite.
Pickled onion's the best. Flaming hot's next.
Pickled onion's too strong. Like it's nice. No. Pickled onion. I'll say this right. There are some days where you're just like, oh, I'm craving that pickled onion. Like you're really craving it. But some days you're just like, I don't want it right now. Like it's just too much. It's too much. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
do you know what's
it's
too
like
much?
A Nando's. Sometimes you crave a Nando's, but sometimes you're like, I'm not feeling Nando's today.
I could have a Nando's most days.
Nah, so you're in that Nando's vibe. You listen to the music, the Afro music. You're just like, I'm craving a Nando's today. Craving a half chicken. Sometimes you're like, not today. That's what I feel with the.
Not me. I could have grilled chicken every day.
Really.
But also, I think I'm not a fan of like meaty crisps. Like that flame grilled steak one, not a fan.
Okay.
Roast beef, not a fan. I can just about do like chicken ones.
Roast chicken.
Like roast chicken is like it's like very low down, but I don't mind it. The McCoy's Thai sweet, was it Thai chicken or something?
Thai sweet, yeah.
I didn't mind that one either.
That's nice actually. Yeah,
that is
a nice one. That's really
it's a better one than that flame grilled steak one. Apparently, the flame grilled steak McCoy's is like the nation's go-to meal deal crisp.
I can imagine. I can see why.
I think there's something wrong with all of your taste buds.
Don't listen to him.
What else are you going to do?
He put sunbites first. Don't listen to him. Sunbites. He put sunbites first.
Sunbites are incredible.
He's just trying too hard to be different.
No, I'm not.
All right.
It's literally my go-to meal deal crisp. What else do you want from me?
Rooster second.
Roosters is good.
Roosters, bro. Fucking Roosters.
Yeah, it's good. What is he laughing about? I don't understand.
Bloody Roosters.
All right, you know what? I'm calling it a day. Guys, subscribe.
Sunbites and
Follow
Roosters.
us on all our social media platforms. I'm going to throttle you at the end of this podcast. Okay? I saw what you did to Ryan. I'm going to get you back.
Oh, the slap.
Yeah. We're gonna play that next.
Yeah, next week. We'll do that game.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get slapped next week. It's gotta be one of us. Someone's gonna get slapped.
But until then, this has been the GrassTooth podcast. Peace.